We're at the VC Showcase Fields. I'm Theo here with Lance Blackstock. We're proud to bring you the open final here between the University of Manitoba and Ryerson University. For Charnock. Big layout and grab from Charnock for the first point of the game. Ryerson holds. Hun to Charnock. Huge start to this game. Crew looking for Benoon again. Crew to Benoon. It looks like we're watching the same play again, but it's actually the second point of the game for Manitoba. Hun going deep. Tan finally sees him. Throws it out to space. Hun with the grab. Full extension layout. The crowd's pumped up. Ryerson is pumped up, and you have to see, Lance, if this is going to get some momentum going for Ryerson. Wilson hits it to Crew. And that's your final, folks. Manitoba are your 2019 Canadian University Ultimate Champions. On this near side. Over to Tsukamoto. Sneaks it in. The observer rules it in. And Lance, we have a universe point alert, my friend. It is 8-all. One thing I like to see on universe points is what players get dialed up, called for that final point. So for Manitoba, we see the usual suspect. Looking for options. Benoon sneaks away. Looking for his brother, and there is the goal. Manitoba, Benoon to Benoon, with the universe point victory, and you have to feel for Carleton, Lance. 2 universe point losses today in Pool B. We'll see them back tomorrow for the bracket. And good movement here for Manitoba. And as I say that, Lance, a turnover for Manitoba. I believe they call it the commentator's curse there. Now this is where Carleton wants a disc, Lance. They want it on that sideline, making you throw those over the tops to try to get back in the middle of the field. And I would definitely agree, Lance, that Manitoba's offense in the person defense has looked better. That if Carleton, if I was a Carleton coach, I would maybe adjust, maybe playing some more zone in the second half to see if they can cause some more turnovers with some of their stagnancy of Manitoba's handlers in the backfield. One thing I've noticed, Alicia, is that McGill's using a lot of hand signals to direct traffic. So if you watch the handlers, they'll point and tell cutters where to go. Something McMaster may have to adjust is putting a taller defender like number 47 Kachenko on her, maybe crossing over from the O-line, someone that can maybe deal with Dion's height a little bit, because she has been exposing that on some McMaster defenders. We see a lot of poachy defense from McMaster, and it generates a turn. No contest, so that's the second non-contested down call in this game. So great spirit from both teams, especially in a contested open final like this. We see it again, one time from Manitoba and then one time from Ryerson. Nice throw there by Colberry, putting on the outside shoulder of Stone, so the defender Charnock had no play on it. And something you see with university programs especially is people giving back to the community. So having multiple coaches, as you can see on both sidelines, really helps player development and team cohesion. So it's great to see that players, former players, current players have decided to give back to their respective university programs or local universities. Something the downfield defenders need to do is put their body on that open side, not letting their players, their offensive player get to that open side. That's something they definitely need to do. Laval starting that play off with an inside break. Those can be very devastating outside the end zone. So as a defender, you really need to take that away with either your foot or left hand, because those inside breaks come out quicker than the around backhand, and they can really devastate you on your end zone defense.
Look like he's stressed at all right now.
Yeah, his demeanor has not changed since we talked to him early in the morning. So great to see that calm demeanor from Coach Alexander. Oftentimes your team will take the personality of your coach. If you're a fiery coach, sometimes your players take that. It looks like Ottawa's very calm, their body language very positive. Looks like the disc may be a little bit wet there, as we've seen some drops and some bobbles from both teams. So handlers who pick it up off a dead disc, especially when it gets on the field, would be wise to maybe dry it off with their jersey. Huge play there from Ottawa, a big break. We saw Kavanaugh took advantage of the fact her player blew a tire out there, slipped on the slippery field. Maybe a banana was there from Mario Kart or something.